Okay. Hello. We're continuing where we left off somewhere. Don't remember where that was. I think I was going to cast it. Oh, I did cast it to the player. Oh, yep. Okay. So I need to make sure I can get the cat. Why you blink? That's right. That's right. I was going to try to pass the value through. So I need an array of that. Why is it a generic object? Enemy attack 2 player. Okay, that's why it's a generic object. Player, controller, possible actors. Let's promote this to variable. Maybe? There we go. Uh, I'm going to have all, because I will filter them at some point, but I need to make sure I have all of them passed through to the character. No, I should actually not do this. I should have a separate one that allows the, or not allows the player to retrieve. Where's the controller? Right here, right here. I need a separate one that allows the player to, or not allows them. I need a new one that gets this and that runs immediately, so the player has the option immediately, which means I should. I can't wait till an enemy is spawned, so I can't really do that. I think it has to be in here. But if I have to just make it, I might as well just make it in the player. Unless I just... This will be all again. Okay, I guess I can keep all. So yeah, let's. So on execute. I guess this will work for now. I guess every time it's executed, I can check if it's empty within the player, and if it is, I can reset it, and if it's not, I can just skip it and not worry about it. Okay. So I also need an array of battle actions. I should rename that. Here it is. Okay. I should then be able to just pass it through somewhere. Where would that be? Enemy? Nope. In here? Yes. Why do you have an error? Okay, problem solved. Then I should create a way for the player to tell the difference. Yeah, so it will cycle through. What? What was I doing here? Okay, so it will search, and if it finds the same attack object, it will run another check to see if it's either category name. If this is that, it will check if this also is equal to the name of category of attack. If it's an attack, it will print string ouch. I'll make this like that color. And if it's not attack, I'll do safe. In that color. Okay, there are two different things happening, which is good. They're just all happening way too fast. So let's go here, make this wait a full, let's go 1 second. Okay. Okay, so yes, that's good. I swear the player camera is inverted, so I'm just gonna go here. Where's it's in this one. Look, Z. I think yes, it's Z. Okay. Okay, yeah, that feels a lot better. I should probably create a lock so it can't go past probably like right here or right there. No, that can wait. So I'll need to create spawns for the monster when an encounter comes. How do I want to create this spawn? Let's start by destroying that. And let's go to the game instance. Oh, maybe the game mode would be better. No, it will be done in game instance. Event. Do I have any? Okay, event initialize. I'll just keep that there. What one call encounter? So it's the player that calls the encounter. So after the player calls the encounter, what does it do? Call encounter sets game mode, disables movement, and sets up the widget. So then when the player calls the encounter to set that up, I also want it to go to the game instance. So the instance can handle the spawning and everything. Get game instance. Cast to this. I'll promote this to a variable. This will be game instance. I'll actually rename that to MAGI so I never get it confused with the default game instance. In this I need function build encounter. I can't think of any inputs this would need off the top of my head, so I won't add any. What I'll probably do is have a set number of enemies and health all in a data table. Okay. That seems like good, I guess. Event build encounter. I need to get rid of this one. Compile, save. Okay, I need another interface and I need to create a spawner. To spawner. I guess I could use the same one for both items and, well, do I want items to be able to be picked up off the ground? I don't think so. So then this would be in I don't want to put in player. Okay, it looks like I'm creating a new folder. Call this not environment, but I do need an environment meshes folder. I guess I'll just put, uh-oh. My power flickered, it might go out. For now, I'll just create a spawner folder, figure out some place later if I need to move it. Save all. New blueprint of actor. This will be so I need some type of paper 2D. No, that's not right. I need a child actor. And the child actor would be spawned in the actor class. This needs to be dynamic, but for now it can just be the enemy character master. Right there, maybe. Nope, up a little bit. What was that variable called? Child actor class. Set the class. This will be, I'll create a data table with all the stats that would then be passed on to be set. But for now, it can just be enemy character master. Just to make sure it is this. No, I would never set it there. I would go into the enemy character and set everything there. Okay, so player build encounter. That ain't right. Build encounter. There we go. Oh, my mouse froze. Okay, so then this will build the encounter. When it's building the counter, it wants to create 3 spawners. And then from those spawners, they should all run automatically. Create construct object from class, yes. The class would be spawner. The outer would be player. Would be the player character. Let's get the transform. I'm not quite sure if this is the one I want. Okay, yep, it's the only one. Set transform, set actor transform. Here we go. Break. Nope, it would be make. So get player character, get location, also need to get forward. I should actually get forward back vector. Unless I get forward vector from here. No, I can't. Get forward vector. This plus this with this plus. That's multiplied. Plus. Can I collapse into one or convert to? Can I make it a float? Vector plus float, there we go. Plus 100. Add these and see what that does. That can also be the character. Nope, does not like that. Oh, self can be the owner actually. The player will be responsible for damage and everything. No, really? Why not? Why are you unhappy? Oh, I cannot construct that, really? Is it because it's unsaved or something? Oh. No, this might be why I said I can't do that. I think it has to be add. Nope, add object. Okay, nope, maybe that is what I think it is. Never mind. Construct an actor. So it doesn't like actor either. Really? Add, nope. Create, I already checked create. What other commands are there? Not create, not add, not. Is there another construct? No, there's not. Oh. It's spawn actor of class, isn't it? SPAWN. Here we go. This is the one. This looks like the one I wanted. Yeah, I guess the player can own it because it will be responsible for all the damage and everything. AWN spawner. Oh, this one. I guess the player can be both of them. Okay, so this should spawn at 100 units in front of the player if an event is called. This will, yes, this triggers the event also. Okay. Kinda? What? Why did you go that way? Okay, so I'll need to change its orientation to match. And it's obviously not forward vector. So I'll need to change that. Let's try orientation. Not orientation, rotation. Get actor rotation, there we go. And then X, so I need to make the X the forward one. Because I think it always faces. No, that would be local rotation. Can I get local rotation? Oh. I can't get the local rotation. That's mildly unfortunate. I was kind of hoping it would just have like a random, see what way it's facing. Okay, let's go into the player and see if there's anything that I can do for you. Okay, yeah, that's not, none of those are going to do what I want. So current location, let's do plus forward vector times, let's multiply the forward vector only by 2. Let's split this. I can't split it. It's only the X. I can make a vector, that's right. So let's multiply by 2. Let's, oh, Astros, hello, please. Thank you. What was this called? Vector 3. Vector, make vector. There we go. This will be in the X. Am I not allowed to do that? Okay, guess not. Forward vector should work. I don't see why not. Let's get the rotation. Get rotation. That's not what I meant to do. Get actor rotation. Yeah, let's split this. Split this. I'm assuming these are the same, and then I need to negate this one. So it's facing the player. Okay, can't do that. I'll just multiply by a negative. That's not what I'm gonna do. It's supposed to be by a float. -1. Okay. So they spawn in front of the player. That was the wrong orientation, but it seems to be fine. That orientation's a little messed up. It's close enough though. I don't know why you're spawning so high up though. Spawner, do I need to reset the location of this? Probably. Yes, because it's getting the player location and the player's already up a little bit. So if I have it more up inside the spawner, it's going to... Okay. So I need to make it spawn a little bit further away. So 2 wasn't enough. Let's try 10. Unless this is 10 units, then I want it to be 100. That's not... I mean, it's a little bit further away, but that's nowhere near as far as I want it. Let's try. In worst case scenario, it spawns clear off in the distance and falls into the ground. And that's what it did. Was a little too heavy on the zeros. Let's try 1,000. A 1,000 is almost right. Let's do 700. Save. Oh, he was there, I just can't see him. Actually, 700 might be a little bit too much. I need to create a timeline for the camera, or rather the arm, to go up and rotate. So let's do this. Going to encounter. This will be a custom event. I'll just call it move camera. So create timeline. Uh-oh. Add timeline, okay. Camera move. So I want it to be play from start. Oh, I forgot how ugly this is. I need a vector track for the XYZ. This will be camera location new. or camera location, that's just fine. How do I make it apply to the camera? There's no... Oh, unless I set location. Okay, like this, I see. Okay. On update, on finished. I really hope it stays at the final thing and doesn't loop. Okay, I think at first I'm going to type Z in that over the length of, let's say 1.5 seconds. Okay. Before I do this, I need to actually add this. I can't add location. I guess I can add relative location. That should work enough so it doesn't snap into the ground. How do I add a keyframe now? Add key to all. I don't want all curves. It looks like I'm going to get all curves anyway. Time by 1.5 seconds. I want it to move up by 100, I suppose. Let's zoom out. Zoom way out. 1.5. 100. I'm gonna lock that so I don't accidentally change it. I didn't have a keyframe at the start, so it's just going to be up there now. That's really smart. Now I need to add key to Z. Oh, so I can do specifically Z. At time 0, I want it to be 0. There we go. Let's see the result of that. That went way too high. So 100 is massively too high. Let's get back down there. Where'd the player? There the player is. In here, so 100. Let's change that to like 10. Forgot to lock it 1.5. Okay. I lost it. 1.5 to 10. Lock it for my own safety. Oh, it's adding 10 each time. I see. So I don't want add, so I'm going to switch it back to 100. Oh god, that messes with my mind. So add is no good. Set location. Relative location. So it goes up. 0 would be where it was, so it's going to go up. Unless it snaps into the ground first. Okay, that's a lot closer to what I want. So I need to now reverse it when the encounter ends. Do I have any end encounter here? Yes, end encounter right here. Let's just grab you. Actually, I want this to run at the same time as this, so I'm going to add a boolean and begin. If begin is selected, it will if the encounter is beginning, it will play from the start. If it's not, it will reverse from the end. So the camera should go up and then it should come back down. As long as I move camera. Yep, that needs to be false. Yes, that needs to be false. I need to set this one up here to true. Here it is. Okay, that should work. It's still a little too high. Okay. So I need a set point for the camera so the player's not like this and now they can't see themselves or anything. So I need to force the camera into... I lost control to move for a second. Into maybe like right here. I want it to go forward, then tilt down a little bit. Almost like right there, I guess. I can continue playing with the values. Why is it clear up here? Here we go. I'll get 70. I think I also want the X, because that would be the forward, or at least I think so. At 0, 0, and then I want it to move. Nope, I want another keyframe first. 1.5, and then I want it to move to maybe 20. That seems like it might be a little bit much. And then I'm going to add another vector, and this will be camera rotation. So Z would be left and right, so I don't want Z at all. Would this work as a circle, or would it... I assume it would work as a circle, so if I do 90, it's going to be straight down. Let's add... Nope, I want only Y. Only Y. Please give me only Y. Can I... Okay, it's going to all curves. 0 at value 0. That's not correct. At 0 time it will be value. There we go, at 0 time it will be value 0. Why can I own... How did I create a keyframe specifically for one and not all the others? If I lock these, and there we go. 1.5. Let's say a 5? No, 5 degree would be pretty small. I guess a 20-degree angle. Okay, so I need to... Here we go. I need to go back here. Before we do that, I need to set camera location to probably relative location. I might as well set the rotation also. A 0, 0, 0. What's the default rotation? I can actually check that right now. Okay, it's 0, 0, 0. This is what changes though. So not actually that, I need the spring arm. Come on, give me, okay, so the default values, so I only need to worry about 10 up. That seems wrong. Where's my movement? Okay, nope, maybe it's correct. Why go that way? Well, at least it sets it back to its location it's supposed to be, but if I go like that, what happens to it? So it's not resetting its rotation or location. So maybe this is wrong. Set location. No, I don't want its location to change, just the rotation. Because if I do the world or location, it's going to transport it who knows where. Set world rotation, I suppose. I'm not quite sure what 0, 0, 0 rotation would be. Okay. Hold up. Hold on a minute now. Which one is using rotation? So this is using control rotation. The camera is not, which is great. Okay. I guess I'll just ignore that for now and set it like this. So X did not move it the way I want. I didn't go from different directions to see if it went in a constant direction. So that's right. That is right. Okay, so X is the right direction. So then I need to move it Y. What's you? Your value, I'll just set you to value 0. Y, you are getting a new point. You are first going to get this point set to 0. At 1.5 seconds, I want you to be 20 was a little extreme. Let's go 10 forward. And I need to set the rotation for the other one while I'm at it. I want world rotation for this because I want it to reset whatever else was there. Do they have a rotator in here? No, only vector. Okay, vector or float. That's great then. Okay, so this should give me some result. Okay, so the rotation is not being reset. Unless I'm not understanding what's controlling the rotation. But I think if I reset the rotation right to the middle, I think that's about how far up I want it. I want it to rotate forward though, which it's not doing. I probably can't do that to the spring arm. That one actually probably has to be the camera. What the fuck? Where did you go? Where was that? That is... Oh, okay, it just rotated 90 degrees, right? So I need it to be the y vector. Rotation. No, that was the y vector. So I guess I need it to be the x factor instead. At time 1.5, spin 10 degrees. What? That's unintended. What is... What? What? I can't tell what's... Oh, I know how to tell. I'll just go like that. So is that in front of it or behind? I'm not even sure. I did something bad right there. Okay. Oh, when I look up and down, what happens? It controller rotation pitch. What one's the pitch? I think that actually if I split this it should tell me why. Oh. Set control. Uh-oh, I can't do that. Let's get controller set rotation. Set, oh, that, I don't want actor. Oh, set control rotation, there we go. This is probably the one I want if it's being activated by the controller. Okay, no unintended side effects. And it resets where it's supposed to. I just need it to tilt forward. I wonder what would happen if I do that and there also. No, that's stupid. Why would I set the location like that? So it goes up. This is not being rotated. Rotation from X factor. So if I look at the camera, what rotation is this? This is the Y. That's the Y rotation. So it should be the Y rotation that's getting set. I thought I did that and it didn't work though. Well, did my whole character reset? Okay, that's not. I guess that had lasting side effects, whatever I did. I guess I could try plugging a new one in there. Or I could split. Can't split. Break vector. Okay, I see. What happens if I leave all of them except for the Y? Oh, I think that did rotate it. It just rotated it in the wrong direction. So, come on. Minus 30. There we go. That's closer to what I want. I can make this guy spawn a little bit closer. Let's do 400. Okay. There we go. And when they are ready to attack, I'll make them step forward to the center. So hopefully they don't get blocked by the buttons. But now if I have the Turns out I did it in fact to not have it. Okay, it's probably... Can I get... Oh, that interface sucks. Can I get forward vector or something? Forward. Get forward. Oh, I can. Forward vector. That would not help me. I need to push it in the direction it's looking, and it's apparently not. So let's... What would happen if I plug all of these in? Because they were just 0. Will that magically fix my problem? It didn't mess anything up. Nope, but it does not fix my problem. So my rotation always gets set that way. So location would not be the problem. Rotation, since it's the entire pawn that I chose to rotate, it's forcing it in a specific direction. And if I do additive, it's going to... What if I just do self? Well, I can't do self. Guess I can't. I guess I can try to default back to this and see if I changed something drastic enough for it to affect this. Don't break anything. Oh, my character's slanted now. What? That, something was wrong there. What did that do? Okay. Get controller, forward, vector. Make. I wonder, could I add these and get the result I'm looking for? Let's save all. I mean, if it always turns me left. Nope, it does not always turn me left. So if I go like that, I will snap. Yep. So that was not the result. So I need to somehow rotate it on the forward vector. Rotate vector around axis. No. I guess I could try this. And then it would be set location. Or I could convert this back to rotation. Um, I think this is the most stun locked I've ever been. That caught me infinitely off guard. Weapons? No. I can't do that because that would never change. Let's disable that for a moment. Okay, so it's the camera that is being, or the rotation rather, that is being set. So that being at 0, 0, 0, forward. I guess I could get forward to the camera. But how would I filter everything else except this value? I could make vector. I can't make a vector. I guess I could break and then make vector and then convert that to a rotation. I wonder what would happen if I would multiply all of these. Because 0 times 0 would be 0, so that wouldn't, in theory, do anything. I hope so. Okay, so that's not what I want rotation from X. That doesn't work. Okay, so I could try multiplying the x factors or x vectors because the normal vector can go higher than 360 and I don't, well, the rotation can also, but the rotation might function somehow. Can I not multiply two rotators? Skill? No. Okay, guess that throws that plan out. Unless I can get forward from here. I need to check context sensitive. Nope, I can't get forward from that. I guess I could just try the normal rotation. I'm not sure if that's going to do anything. No, that has no effect on the camera. So it does need to be control rotation. So I somehow need to get the forward, convert it there. Just slammed my knee into my desk. Felt very good. So control rotation. I guess as a last Hail Mary, I can try to make it the X instead. Come on. There we go. Those put me. Those did not put me in the same direction. It always moved me. Oh, maybe that is the same direction. Hold on. Oh, it is the same direction. Never mind. Let's set this back to 0. And let's get the y back to minus 30. Minus 30, save. What if I add it before? No error, so I guess it's possible. Nope, always left. Or all, yeah, left or right, whatever direction that is. Let's see if the internet has anything to offer. How to rotate set control rotation in the direction you are facing. UE5, UE4. Okay, let's see if this has anything that I could use. Building object. Rotation, you're using clamps. Find look at rotation. I didn't know that was... Okay, actually that wouldn't help me at all. Is there some other node? Nope. Nothing in there that would help me. What? Okay, I guess this could be something. I should not show that. Uh... No, that may actually work. Rotation. Nope. Make drop. Nope. I guess that wouldn't work. Unless it's from the character. Oh, yep. So, yx or xy. X will remain fixed. I could try that. Let's make, or break rather. Oh, I'm not sure if that would work because I need Z to reset it, I believe. Ah, come on, why did my mouse have to freeze here? There we go. Unless I'm overthinking it and I just need to order it differently. So if I do that, will it work? Just change the order. Oh, okay. Sorry, engine. There we go. Disable that connection. Okay, nope. So changing the order didn't work. Let's move that over there. Let's clean up a little bit. I just realized something. It doesn't need to be a vector. I could just do a flow. Or I guess I could try this. Will this work? Is this what I needed? So that moved me right. Well, that face me that does face me that direction. So what if I plug all of those in? Okay, nope. Face that direction, and I get flipped to that direction. Same problem. I know the exact problem. It's working off of world rotation and not my own rotation, which is kind of annoying. Maybe I can try to get away with relative rotation. I don't think that worked. Nope, it did not. Let's try the internet. UE4, how to get forward direction of control rotation. Actually, I didn't think about this before. I want to check if the player, because if I go like this and face this, if I go here and select the player controller, what way will it face? I thought I would be able to see the direction it's facing. but I could try to set the controller rotation, set the rotation of the controller to the rotation of the player. Of the player character anyway. That did not. Okay, where's the player controller? Let's see if I can do something within it. Player controller. Does that do anything for me? Oh, what? What did I do? Well, I made it first-person game accidentally. Okay, if I attach the controller to the pawn, nope. So I guess I can just figure out what each of these does if I'm just going to be here for a while. Let's see what the Z does. I imagine rotate left or no, because the Y rotated me left. Come on. Why do you have to be this way? $1.5 value of 30. I can't even tell what I did. Minus 30. I do want to switch these back though. I like having this one back here. So it made it 180 degrees above. Where it's up here. So if it's 0, 0, 0, okay. Rotation. I could go minus 30. I swear at some point I did have rotation going forward. I don't know what happened to it though. Unless I'm just a dumbass and it's because I switched from X to Y. At some point I did have some rotation. I don't know when that was though. So what if I get rotation, add rotation, Let's break this. Make rotator. And break rotator. So Y. So it's the Y being set to 0 that snaps it into a specific place. No, it's not the Y being 0. Which one snaps it into place then? Is it Z that snaps into place? Oh, I guess in order to test that, I should be setting them to 0. No, because if they are all 0, that means it would snap it into place. What? I was muted. My bad. Firstly, let's print this. Print the counter to see if it starts at a 0 or something. Okay. So it does do that. So I want to flip-flop. So the first one will be in the middle, which will be that. So the first one is there a gate, multi-gate, open, exit? Nope. Yes, is this what I want? I do not believe so. So I got right and left values. How would I switch between left and right and then keep a factor going? Because the first one I can do that. 2 is no problem. Once it gets to 3, that's where the problem starts. Okay, let's put that down here. And then let's say the right vector, the location, I would also get the right vector. I'll multiply that by 100 maybe. And instead of that actor location, I will promote this one to a variable and use this one. There is. So now this is 2, correct? Yep. So does that, then it should put 1 to the side. Huh, no it did not. And it's not spawning more? For each for loop, first index will be 1, the last index will be this. This is the one I meant to do. Okay, they're both inside of each other. Oh, this is the second one. So I don't think it was there. I think it was just super far off screen. There we go. Let's clean this up a little bit. So this will act as the previous location. Okay, I got it. I will have a do once here. When this is completed, it will reset for the next one. It will do this. That's not gonna work out for me. So every time it loops. So I want it to fall. Okay, I'll just do it with a branch. If this is equal to I'm going to assume it's an index, so I'm going to assume it starts at 0. So the first one will do that to get everything set up. Let's move all this up so I have room. And then where did my flip-flop go? I think I deleted it. Flip-flop. And then if it's not the first one, it will alternate between going left and right. This will be the right side. This is not going to be pretty. This will be the right side. I'll copy all this down. This will be the left side. Make sure this is left vector. There is no left vector. Get a right vector. Negate. Okay, so this will be last after location. I'll need to be sure to set these. It doesn't matter which one, it will be different each time, so set that, put that, plug that in there. That's not correct. That's not the location I want. I want it from this one. And I realized I actually do need another one because you can't plug two values in like that. This one will be this location. And then I need another multiply. No, it'll have to be an int by a float. You gotta multiply int by a float. So this will be 100 times the index. Copy this, paste it over here. This will also be right there. Multiply that by the index. Where's the index? There is. So now in theory, if I spawn 5, there will be 1 in the middle, 2 on the right, 2 on the left. 5. And they are nowhere to be found. It did spawn a lot of them. They're just not present. I think they flew off clear in the middle of nowhere. I probably added too many multiples or something. So 400 straight. So the first one should have had no problem. Oh, first index 1. So the first one never spawned because it didn't have a location. Or it probably spawned at World Center. There we go. That gap is not supposed to be there. But I have an idea. It's probably because of this. Let's start at 0. And then let's add a -1 here. -1. Okay. There we go. They are evenly spaced. Now I want these two to move back and those two to move back a little bit. Just ever so slightly. So for every, so the first one, and then the next two, and then the next two. How would I do that? The next two, and then the next two. The first one's fine. The next two, and then the next two. The next two, and the next two. I could do get the, no, if I get the location from there, that's going to move it into an awkward angle. Next two and the next two. How do I get the next two? The next two and the next two. Vector, yaw, rotation. I can delete that. I can actually add, I should keep this one. And then we will have another add right here. Actually, I need 2 adds then. That's not correct. Add vector, vector plus vector. This needs to be a float. Plus float. Unless I have a multiple. Actually, first, let's see if this will even take it back. Get forward vector, I need to add a negative. Unless I do want to add a positive. No, I am pushing it back. From the character's perspective, it's further away, so it's positive. So then, if this works, they should be differing. They did differ, not in the way I thought they would. Fascinating. So I'm going to scrap that plan and deal with it later. I'll just do that and I'll keep this just there for now because there's nothing wrong with this. I may need them a little bit further spaced if the enemy is bigger. I also have plenty of room, so let's times 100, let's do 150. One. Okay, let's see what this does. Yes, that's a little bit further away. Okay, no, I think that's good for now. Well, everyone, I'm going to end here for the night. I will stream tomorrow. I'll see you then. Goodbye.